The hush in the room deepens as a voice, clear as a bell yet vast as eternity, speaks. This is the moment. Turn neither to the left nor to the right, for the veil is thin and the ones who love you from beyond are pressing through. A figure of immense light, Archangel Michael, stands with a sword of pure flame, not to threaten, but to part the shadows between worlds. He says, "You have been given signs, a sudden chill, a familiar scent with no source, a name whispered on the wind. You dismissed them as tricks of the mind. They were not. They were the desperate knocks of a soul who crossed over with a message still burning in their heart. Heaven has granted one final audience. Do not let this sacred permission be in vain." The very air seems to thicken, charged with a presence you cannot see but can profoundly feel. It is the weight of eternity in your room. God's own voice, a tender rumble like distant thunder, confirms, "My beloved child, my precious one, this message is a seal for your eyes alone." The heavens themselves hold their breath tonight. That flutter in your spirit you felt lately, that sudden urge to pause and look behind you, was not your imagination. It was the soul of your departed loved one, crying out from the edge of glory for one last chance to bridge the gap. I have commanded Michael to break through the veil and place these words before you. This is your final opportunity to hear what has been hidden. Do not treat this lightly. You did not stumble here by chance. The timing is divine, down to the very second you began to read. If you choose to scroll past, heaven's door will close, and the silence that follows will be eternal. But if you stay, if you quiet your mind and open your heart, you will receive a truth meant only for you. Child, do you understand the treasure you carry? The prayers of your loved one have echoed through the halls of heaven. They have pleaded, "Please, let them hear me just once more." And God, in His infinite mercy, has answered, "It shall be done, but only if they do not turn away from this final sign." This is why Michael stands before you. This is why you feel the gathering of angels even now. There whispers a gentle hum in your spirit, "Stay, do not miss this." Listen closely. The truth they carry is not just about the past, it is the key to your future. If you fully open yourself, you will discover the reason for the blocks in your path, why certain blessings seem to slip through your fingers, and why you felt abandoned in your moments of deepest prayer. Heaven is answering now. God declares this message will not be repeated. This child must listen now. But before we go deeper, feel Archangel Michael lean in. His presence is a warm, protective fire, and he whispers, "Beloved, if your heart truly desires to remain in this current of divine revelation, if you wish for heaven's doors to swing open wider for you each day, then make the choice to stay connected. This is how blessings find you faster, before the distractions of the world pull you away." He is not asking for a casual glance, but for a commitment of the spirit. Stay right here. The one you love, who has already passed through the veil, is waiting. Their eternal peace is tied to this moment. If you leave now, their last secret will remain forever unspoken, a ghost of a truth lost to time. So open your heart, for what is about to be revealed has the power to gently shift the very course of your destiny. My beloved, there is a profound reason your heart is racing. The air feels charged, as if an invisible presence is standing right behind you. That presence is not of this earth. It is the soul of the one who crossed over, desperate to finally reach you. They have tried through dreams that faded at dawn, through signs you dismissed as coincidence, through sudden chills that made you pause in the middle of the night. But you were always too busy, too worried, too distracted to stop and truly listen. So heaven has pushed this message directly into your path. They cannot wait any longer. Their voice is trembling against the thinning veil, and if you ignore them now, they will slip back into the great silence. And then, beloved, you would spend the rest of your life wondering why you always felt an unfinished chapter in your heart. The angels reveal, your loved one carries a truth, a key that unlocks the sealed doors of your destiny. This truth is wrapped in the pain of the past but holds the freedom of your future. That is why Michael is here, his wings shielding your spirit as you read these very lines. Heaven never forces, but tonight, heaven insists with love. Do you realize how many times you were warned? How many delays were placed in your steps, how many small inconveniences occurred, all just to steer you to this very moment? You may think you found this randomly, but the truth is, heaven has been circling you for days, gently pulling you toward the place where your ears would finally be open. Beloved child, there is a legacy, a burden, and also a great blessing you carry that your family never knew. The one who has passed away knows what you do not. They are begging you to open your heart because their hidden truth has the power to redirect your entire future. If you listen, they will hand you the key to blessings you prayed for but thought God ignored. But if you turn away, that key will rust, and those blessings will be delayed for years. Do you want to spend more years in confusion, or will you finally hold the light that is being placed in your hands right now? Michael leans closer. His sword gleams not with fire, but with the pure light of truth. His voice is not soft now, but carries the authority of heaven. Do not ignore this. Every delay in your life, every strange pause in your blessings, every moment you asked why God stayed silent, this was the reason. Heaven was waiting for you to hear this truth. Heaven was waiting for you to not only see words, but to feel them like a gentle fire across your heart. This is the final invitation, the final chance. God does not repeat what has already been given. Child, do not rush through this, for you will never get this chance again. The one who has passed wants to remind you of a night long ago. Do you remember when you couldn't sleep and felt a sudden warmth touch your shoulder, though no one was there? That was not your imagination. It was them. They whispered then, but your ears were too heavy with the world's worry. Tonight, they have been allowed to speak clearly. Heaven's mercy gave them this moment, but mercy, in its wisdom, has a limit. If you close your heart now, their words will fade into eternity, and you will never know what they tried so hard to say. Can you bear that weight? My precious child, understand this, everything in your life has been circling around this moment. Your unanswered prayers, your tears in silence, your sudden heartbreaks, they were not accidents. They were alignments. God was creating the path that would lead you right here, right now. Do not be afraid of what you will hear. Yes, it may shake you. Yes, it may break something inside that needed to be broken, but it will also build something stronger. Heaven does not reveal to destroy. Heaven reveals to heal. What you are about to hear may feel like a fire, but it will be cleansing like rain. Before we move deeper, pause with me. Feel the goosebumps on your skin. That is not random. That is them, the one in heaven standing close behind you. They are whispering into your spirit, please don't turn away now. I have waited so long. I need you to hear me. Do you feel it? That trembling, that gentle ache in your chest. That is their voice pressing against your soul. Beloved, do not silence it. God says, if my child listens, I will open the heavens wider than before. I will restore what was stolen. I will redeem what was lost. Can you imagine blessings chasing you down? Can you imagine doors opening that were once shut tight? That is what happens if you stay. But if you skip past this, you will never know how close you came to the miracle. You would live wondering, regretting, aching. That is why Michael stands with his sword drawn, not in threat, but in protection, commanding the distractions of the world to fall away. My precious child, you think the world around you is ordinary, but right now, nothing is ordinary. The very walls of your room are vibrating with the presence of heaven. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit can sense it. Michael is standing beside you, his wings stretching wide, shielding you from doubt. And behind him, the one you love, the one who has passed, is waiting, their voice burning with urgency. They cannot hold back any longer. They cannot return tomorrow. Heaven gave them this moment and only this moment to speak through this message. You have been warned many times, haven't you? Those sudden dreams that left you waking up in tears. The sound of their name spoken in places where no one should have spoken it. The strange scent that lingered in your room. Wasn't that them? And yet you brushed it away. You said, "It's just my mind." But your spirit knew. Heaven had been whispering, but tonight, heaven stopped whispering and started speaking with gentle clarity. My beloved, don't cover your ears this time. Do you know why this truth matters? Because it carries your next season inside it. If you hear it, doors will unlock. If you ignore it, doors will remain closed. The soul that cries out to you from beyond knows something you don't know. They see what your eyes cannot. They know who betrayed you. They know who spoke against you. And they have begged God for permission to tell you, because only by knowing can you be truly free. Imagine carrying chains around your ankles and never realizing they were there. Tonight, heaven is handing you the key, but the key will vanish if you do not reach out and take it. My beloved, your destiny is weighty. That is why the challenges have felt heavier. That is why you have cried, asking, "Why me?" Because you were chosen. Not everyone is warned this way. Not everyone has Archangel Michael standing guard with light in his eyes. But you do, because heaven knows your path leads somewhere great. And the enemy of your soul knows it too. That is why they tried to bury you in confusion. That is why they whispered lies in your mind, telling you you are not enough, you are not loved, you are forgotten. But those were lies. Tonight, truth is gently burning its way to you. Feel your chest. Do you feel that warmth, that quiet trembling? That is not fear. That is recognition. Your spirit already knows this is not just words. It is a doorway. And if you step through, you will step into the answers you have begged God to give you for years. Heaven does not waste moments. Heaven does not send Michael unless it is urgent. That is why you must not ignore this. Do not let your doubts rob you. Do not let your busyness pull you away. This is the moment, child. The one who loves you, who left this earth, remembers a promise they made to you. Do you remember their last days? Do you remember their last words? There was something they tried to say but could not. They left carrying a burden of silence, and heaven has allowed them to finish it through this message. Their soul has been restless, not because of pain, but because of urgency. They do not want you to miss what they tried to tell you. And now, if you listen, you will finally understand why things unfolded the way they did. They whisper, "Please don't ignore me. Don't let this chance pass." Do you hear it? That is not imagination. That is them pressing against your spirit, the ringing in your ears, the sudden goosebumps, the gentle heaviness around you. It is their presence. And Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, because the truth they hold will protect your future." My beloved, God is not cruel. He does not tease his children. When he says, "Final warning," it is because he has already tried every other way to reach you. This message is mercy stretched to its final edge. After this, heaven will honor your free will and step back into silence. That is why you must not look away. Do you know how many people beg for signs and never receive them? But for you, heaven is gently tearing through the veil just to reach you. Do not take it lightly. Do not dismiss it. Every delay in your life, every tear you cried at night, every time you wondered why blessings didn't arrive, this was why. Heaven was holding back until you were ready for this truth. Because if you had received it too early, you would not have been prepared to believe it. But now your heart is tender. Your spirit is listening. And heaven says, now is the time. Not tomorrow, not later. Now. Beloved child, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Close your eyes and notice the stillness pressing around you. That is not silence. It is presence. The presence of the one you loved. They are right there. They are waiting for you to lean in. Can you feel their hand gently brushing your shoulder? Can you feel the warmth on your skin, though no one is in the room? That is them. Heaven allows this just for a moment. Do not run. Do not brush it away. This is what you have prayed for. And now, let me tell you, your future is about to shift. God has promised that if you listen fully, chains will break. Curses will end. The cycle that kept repeating in your family will finally stop with you. But it requires your attention. You must not skip through this message, because every word is a brick building the bridge that will carry you out of pain and into promise. But before we move deeper, Archangel Michael leans forward and speaks to you with gentle, fierce eyes. Beloved, if you want more of heaven's truth to find you, do not just listen once and forget. Stay connected to this flow of messages, for it is not mere entertainment. It is alignment. Every time you return, every time you stay, the angels gain permission to speak louder, clearer, faster into your life. Do not let heaven's voice be a stranger to you. Let it be your daily companion. This is how you build a lasting connection with the divine. Yes, my beloved, do not underestimate that. Your intention opens doors in the spirit. That is why staying close matters. Heaven moves where faith moves. Now listen again. The one you love is saying, I know what they hid from you. I know what they tried to bury, and I cannot rest in peace until you know too. Do you feel the ache in your chest? That is their words pressing into your heart. They are desperate, but in their desperation, there is only love. They are not here to harm you. They are here to free you. This truth will feel heavy at first. It may even make you cry. But after the tears, you will feel lighter. You will feel the chains fall. Because truth may sting for a moment, but it heals for a lifetime. Heaven never reveals to shame. It reveals to restore. That is why God says, do not run from this. Embrace it. My beloved child, you must understand something crucial. Heaven does not chase after those who refuse to listen. Heaven knocks once, twice, 3 times. But when the final knock comes, the door either opens, or it shuts forever. This message is that final knock. That is why Archangel Michael's voice is not soft today. It carries the gentle thunder of eternity. He is saying, my child, open your heart right now. Do not let fear distract you. Do not let doubt steal this. What you are about to hear is not a story. It is your truth. It is the cry of the one you love, standing at the edge of eternity, begging for one last moment to speak. Do you feel your heartbeat racing faster? That is no accident. Heaven is pressing closer to you, and your spirit knows it. For too long, you asked God for answers. You said, "Why am I suffering? Why do I feel so alone? Why does everything break apart right when it feels whole?" And God, in His mercy, chose to let this voice from heaven come to you. The one you lost is not silent. They are speaking now through the fire of the Spirit. And they are saying, if only you knew what was hidden, your tears would have made sense. If only you knew the truth, you would stop blaming yourself. The truth, my beloved, is not meant to harm you. It is meant to heal you. But healing always begins with awareness. The one in heaven has seen what you could not see. They have watched people around you smile in your face, but speak words against you when you turned away. They have seen the hands that pretended to help you but secretly hindered your steps. They have seen the betrayals that were buried so deeply you could never have found them on your own. And they are begging to tell you now, because if you do not know, you will keep trusting the wrong ones. You will keep walking blindfolded into traps you never deserved. My child, Michael whispers, this is why heaven intervened. This is why we have warned again and again. Because your future is too precious to be wasted by deception. That is why you must not leave now. If you ignore this, you will not just lose words. You will lose the very shield God tried to place over your destiny. You will lose the answers that could have saved you years of pain. This is not about curiosity. It is about the fullness of your life. Heaven does not play with moments like these. The one who loves you, whose soul has crossed over, is trembling as they speak. They say, I tried to tell you before I left. I tried to make you see it. But my time was short and my mouth was weak. Now God has let me finish it. Please don't ignore me. Their voice is heavy, but it is also full of love. They are not here to frighten you. They are here to protect you. They are here to ensure that what they could not finish in life will not be lost to you in time. My beloved, think back to the last time you prayed in tears. Do you remember crying, God, give me a sign? Do you remember feeling like heaven was silent? This moment is the answer to that prayer. The silence is broken. The veil is thin. You are not reading this by chance. Your steps, your choices, even the delays in your day, everything aligned so that this message could meet your eyes. Do not insult heaven by calling it coincidence. It is destiny. Archangel Michael lifts his sword, and with it comes a gentle command, child of light, if you open your spirit fully now, blessings will chase you. If you harden your heart, confusion will linger. Do you understand the weight of this? You are at the turning point of your life. This is not just another day. This is the day heaven chose to reveal what was hidden. That is why your body feels the way it does right now. Because your soul knows the moment is holy. Beloved, the truth is this. The one in heaven wants you to know you were never abandoned. All those times you felt left out, overlooked, forgotten, it was not because you were unworthy. It was because God was protecting you from battles you did not see. The delays, the heartbreaks, the sudden endings, they were redirections. They were shields in disguise. But someone in your circle tried to twist it, tried to convince you it was punishment. Tonight, heaven says it was not punishment. It was preservation. And the one in heaven confirms it. Do you feel the tears pressing behind your eyes? Let them fall. Because as you release them, heaven releases chains. Your loved one is closer than they have ever been since they crossed over. And they are whispering, I love you. I never left you. I have been watching, praying, waiting for this moment. Please do not silence me now. Their words are carried by Michael himself. And Michael gently warns that this is the last time the door will open. After this, heaven will not send this again. My beloved, do you not see? This is not just about them. It is about you. Your calling is bigger than you realize. That is why the challenges have felt harder for you than for others. That is why people turned on you. Why lies were spread. Why doors slammed in your face. It was not because you were weak. It was because you were chosen. The darkness always attacks what is valuable. And you, child, are valuable to heaven. That is why Michael stands guard. That is why this message exists. But hear me carefully. If you ignore this, heaven will step back. Not in anger, but in finality. God will not beg. He loves, but he will not force. That is why the angels gently plead, do not skip, do not delay, do not let doubt steal what was meant for you. You have been warned. This is your last invitation. Do not close your ears. Now, my child, prepare yourself. The one who loves you is stepping closer. Their voice is trembling, but it is clear. They say, I know what they did to you. I know who lied about you. I know who held your blessings back with envy and harsh words. And I cannot rest until you know it too. Do you feel the gentle chill across your skin? That is their spirit pressing through. Do not fear it. Receive it. Because what they reveal will finally explain why your life carried storms that were not yours to carry. My beloved child, open your spirit wider now, because the presence of the one you love is pressing closer. Their energy is strong. Their voice is trembling with urgency, and heaven is holding time still so that you can receive what they are trying to say. Look at your life. Look at the unanswered questions. The moments where nothing made sense. The nights when you cried yourself to sleep asking, why me? Tonight, those answers are arriving. Not through human lips, but through the voice of eternity itself. And if you ignore this, if you dismiss it as nothing, you will lose the one chance you had to finally understand why your journey has been so heavy. Do not let confusion steal what heaven is placing in your hands. The angels say, my child, the voice of the departed is not here to scare you. It is here to free you. You have carried burdens that were never yours to carry. You have walked through valleys that were never meant for your feet. People placed their darkness on you, and you did not even know it. But heaven saw. Heaven watched as you tried to smile through the pain, as you tried to be strong while you felt broken inside. And tonight, heaven says, enough. Tonight, the one you love is here to pull off the mask of deception, to reveal the truth that has been locked away from you. If you stay, you will receive it. If you turn away, the mask will remain, and you will keep living blindfolded. Beloved, your loved one whispers with tears in their voice, I saw what they did to you. I saw how they treated you. I saw how they spoke behind your back. I saw the betrayal you did not deserve. And I begged God, please, let me tell them. Please let me warn them. Please do not let them walk into the same traps again. That is why this moment is holy. Because heaven agreed. And now, through these words, you are being given what few ever receive, the chance to hear the truth from the other side. Can you feel the energy around you growing deeper? That is not fear. That is confirmation. Your spirit knows this is not ordinary. Your soul knows this is not random. That is why your skin tingles. Why your heart feels like it is pounding out of your chest. It is because eternity has entered your atmosphere. Do not push it away. Do not brush it off. Receive it. Because what you are about to hear will not only change your future, it will rewrite the way you understand your past. My beloved child, Michael raises his voice again, this time with tender urgency, this is your last warning. Do you realize how serious that is? Heaven is merciful, yes. Heaven is patient, yes. But heaven is also holy. And when heaven says, final warning, it means the door will not stay open forever. If you listen now, blessings will pour out like a gentle flood. If you ignore it, silence will fall, and you will never know what was meant for you. Do not test heaven's patience. Do not gamble with eternity. This moment is a gift, and gifts can be lost if you refuse them. The one you love is crying out, please hear me. Please do not let this be in vain. Their voice is heavy with love, but also with a gentle desperation. They know how quickly the door will close. They know how easily distractions can pull you away. That is why they are pressing so urgently. They need you to know what was hidden. They need you to understand that your pain was not random. It had a reason. And now that reason is about to be exposed. But only if you stay. Only if you listen. Do you remember the times you thought you were cursed? The times when nothing worked, when opportunities slipped through your hands like water? Heaven says it was not because you were cursed. It was because someone's jealousy wrapped chains around you. They smiled in your face but tied knots behind your back. And the one in heaven saw it. They saw every whisper, every plot, every hidden hand that worked against you. And they are begging you now, do not keep trusting blindly. Do not keep walking in the dark. Let me reveal what I saw. Beloved, pause. Do you feel that sudden, gentle chill? That goosebump rising on your arms? That is not random. That is the spirit of your loved one touching you, begging you to stay open. Heaven allows this because they love you too much to stay silent. And Michael warns again, with love, do not ignore this. Do not look away. Do not close your ears, because if you do, you will regret it for the rest of your life. Child, the heavens are shifting around you. Right now, angels are standing in attention. They are watching you read this, waiting to see if you will listen or if you will dismiss it. If you listen, they will move on your behalf. If you ignore, they will step back, their wings folding in silent respect for your choice. Do not make them fold their wings. Do not force heaven into silence. This is your chance. And hear this clearly, the one who has passed is not just revealing the past. They are pointing to your future. They say, I see what is coming. I see the path ahead. And if you do not know the truth, you might walk into shadows unnecessarily. Beloved, do you want to walk forward without light, or do you want the lamp to guide you? The choice is yours. Heaven has placed the lamp in your hands. All you must do is keep reading. Keep receiving. Do not let go now. Now listen closely. The one you love says, there is something about your family, something you did not see. Something they tried to bury, but it is coming to light. And I cannot rest until you know it. It will bring tears, yes, but it will also bring freedom. Do you feel the gentle heaviness in your chest? That is the truth pressing against you, waiting to be received. Do not push it away. Do not silence it. Open yourself. Because what you are about to hear will shift the way you see everything. My child of light, do you realize what you are sitting in right now? You are sitting inside a moment carved by eternity. Not everyone gets this. Not everyone receives a window this sacred. You asked for answers. You begged for clarity. You cried out when no one else heard you. And tonight, heaven finally says, enough silence. Let the truth be revealed. That is why the weight in your room feels different. That is why the air feels thick with peace. That is why you cannot look away. Because this is not just another message. It is the final door opening before you. Once it closes, it will not open again. The one you love is near, closer than they have been since the day they crossed into heaven's gates. They say, I have been waiting for this. I have been aching for this. I have been crying out, asking God to give me one chance to speak, and now He has allowed it. My beloved, do you understand how rare this is? The departed do not often get to speak. Heaven guards its mysteries tightly. But tonight, for you, the guard has stepped aside. Do not waste it. Do not scroll past it. This is the sound of mercy. Do you feel that chill moving across your skin? Do you sense the invisible eyes watching you with love? Do not be afraid. That is confirmation. Your spirit knows it is being touched by heaven. And the one you love whispers, please do not close your ears. Do not call this imagination. This is me. This is my voice. And if you walk away, you will never hear me again. Their plea is not born from fear. It is born from love. They want you to know what they saw. They want you to know what they carried. They want you to know the truth that will free you from years of confusion. My beloved, Michael's sword is raised in blessing. His voice echoes like gentle thunder, do not test heaven. Do not ignore this. You have been warned enough. How many times did you sense something and brush it away? How many times did your gut speak to you, but you called it overthinking? How many times did God whisper through dreams, but you woke up and forgot them? This is why heaven is clearer tonight. This is why Michael speaks with such loving force. Because gentle nudges have been missed. Now it is a loving, clear command, listen. The one you love is trembling as they speak. They say, I saw what no one else saw. I saw what they hid from you. I saw who they truly were when you were not in the room. And I need you to know it, because your future depends on it. Their voice shakes with love and urgency. They are desperate, but their desperation is a gift, because it means you are not forgotten. It means even in eternity, you are still on their heart. That is why they fought for this moment. That is why they begged God to let them speak. And God, in His mercy, allowed it, but only once. Beloved, pause. Take in the feeling of this moment. Do you sense the weight? That is heaven leaning close. Do you sense the gentle tightness in your chest? That is your spirit recognizing that this is truth. Do not ignore it. Do not dismiss it. Receive it. Because what is being poured out now will not only explain your past, it will unlock your future. Your loved one whispers, you thought you were cursed. You thought you were unlucky. You thought God abandoned you. But I saw the truth. I saw the jealousy around you. I saw the envy in their eyes. I saw the words spoken against you when you were not there. They wanted to stop you because they knew your future was great. And I cannot let you keep walking blind to that. My beloved, can you imagine how different your life would feel if you finally understood why the pain happened? Can you imagine the peace that would flood you if you realized it was not punishment, it was protection? That is what heaven is offering you now. The revelation that what you went through was not wasted. It was preparing you. Every tear was watering your soul. Every heartbreak was cutting away what could not go with you. And tonight, that truth is finally being given to you. Michael speaks again. Child, this is your chance. Do not let the enemy distract you. Do not let your mind wander. Do not let your doubts steal this. If you stay, you will walk away lighter. If you leave, you will carry chains you never needed to carry. His words are sharp, but they are filled with love. Heaven guides because heaven loves. And this message is guidance and love woven together. Now the one you love speaks again. I know secrets that were buried in your family. I know truths that were hidden from you since childhood. I know the reason certain doors closed, the reason certain people left, the reason certain opportunities failed. And I cannot rest in peace until you know it too. Because your next steps depend on this knowledge. Without it, you will keep walking in circles. With it, you will step into freedom. Beloved, their voice is heavy, but their words are holy. This is not gossip from the grave. This is revelation from heaven. And if you open your heart, if you keep receiving, you will finally understand the patterns that haunted you. You will finally break free from the cycles that repeated again and again. Heaven is ready to break them tonight, but only if you listen. Do you feel the presence growing thicker around you? That is heaven. Do you feel the goosebumps rising again? That is confirmation. Do you feel the pull in your chest, the sense that you cannot stop reading? That is your spirit recognizing that this is not man's voice. This is heaven's voice using human words. Do not resist it. Lean into it, because the next line could be the one that sets you free. My beloved child, lean closer now, for heaven is not finished with you. The one you love who has crossed the veil is standing almost within reach. Their voice is trembling yet strong, as if eternity itself is helping them speak. They say, you think you know why things happened. You think you understand your story, but you only know fragments. The full truth has been hidden from you, not because God wished to torment you, but because the time was not right. And now, tonight, the time is right. If you can open your heart wide enough, you will see what you could never see before. The curtain will fall away. And when it does, you will never look at your life the same again. Do you feel the atmosphere thickening around you? That is not your imagination. Heaven's nearness is pressing closer. The angels are standing in a circle around you, their wings forming a wall of protection. Because what you are about to hear is sacred. Heaven knows that the truth can be heavy. So they are here to hold you steady. That is why you sense warmth even though no one is touching you. That is why you feel eyes on you even though no one is in the room. It is heaven surrounding you, keeping you from being overwhelmed by the weight of what is being revealed. The one you love says again, I saw the hands that worked against you. I saw the lips that lied about you. I saw the moments when you were alone in your room crying, thinking no one knew. I knew. I saw. And I wept for you. I begged God to help you, to free you, to protect you. And He did, though you did not see it. He placed barriers in your path. He closed doors you thought you needed because behind those doors were traps meant to destroy you. Tonight, I must tell you, what looked like rejection was protection. What looked like loss was mercy. What looked like punishment was love. My beloved, can you breathe that in? You were not abandoned. You were not cursed. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. Heaven has been keeping you alive, shielding you from what could have destroyed you. And the one in heaven has been watching, praying, interceding for you in ways you could never imagine. That is why this moment carries so much urgency. They want you to stop blaming yourself. They want you to stop questioning God. They want you to see that the path you walked was not a mistake. It was destiny in disguise. Michael's sword flashes again, and his voice rolls like gentle thunder. Do not delay. Do not look away. This is your turning point. How many turning points have you missed, beloved? How many times did heaven try to move you, but you hesitated? This is why the angels are so present tonight. They cannot let you miss this one. Because this one carries your future inside it. If you hear it, you will rise. If you ignore it, you will wander. That is the weight of this moment. The one you love leans closer. Their whisper brushes your spirit like a gentle wind. You were lied to. You were betrayed. And I cannot let you keep living in blindness. I must tell you who it was. I must tell you why. Because only then will you be free to move forward. Without this truth, your feet will stay tied. With this truth, your wings will open. Beloved, do you hear it? That ache in your chest, that trembling in your soul, that is their voice pressing against you. Do not silence it. Do not dismiss it. This is them breaking through the silence of eternity to reach you. Do you remember the nights when you felt them near? When you dreamed of them standing at the edge of your bed? Those were not just dreams. Those were visitations. They tried again and again to tell you, but heaven had not given permission. Tonight, permission has been granted. Tonight, the chains of silence are broken. Tonight, the words you longed for are finally reaching you. Do not run. Do not rush. Stay right here, because their next words will pierce your heart with light. Beloved child, do you see what heaven is doing? They are not only speaking a single truth. They are inviting you into a lifetime of alignment. This is not just about tonight. This is about every tomorrow. This is about your destiny unfolding with clarity and strength. If you stay close, you will never again feel the silence you once feared. You will walk daily with heaven's whisper in your ear. The one you love speaks again, and their words tremble with power. The truth is closer than you think. The one who hurt you. The one who blocked you. The one who smiled in your face while planning your downfall. I saw them. I saw everything. And I am begging you, do not trust blindly anymore. Do not keep giving your pearls to those who only trample them. Your heart is too precious. Your destiny is too important. You cannot afford to walk blind. Let me show you what I saw. Beloved, the weight of their words is not to crush you, but to free you. Heaven knows you cannot move into your future until you let go of the false ties of the past. That is why the truth is coming now. It will bring tears, yes, but after the tears comes healing. After the breaking comes rebuilding. That is heaven's way. Not to destroy, but to restore. And tonight, restoration begins. The air around you feels still, yet charged. The presence of your loved one is so close now, it is as if they are standing right beside you, their hand almost on your shoulder. They whisper one last time, their voice filled with a lifetime of love, I am here. I have always been here. And I will always love you. Now, take this truth, and let it set you free. A single, warm tear seems to fall on your cheek, though no one is there. It is a kiss from heaven. And in that moment, you understand. You were never alone. The silence was never empty. And the love you thought you lost has been guiding you home all along.